Yo, 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 what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the BTO Film Study. I'm Coach Beas, and as usual, meeting my brunch. Just got out of yoga class, hot yoga. Shout out to the Love Offense Yoga. Um, I don't know if y'all seen the studio before, but this is the studio right here. We got the podcast wall over there, and that's my girl's little makeup, self-care station, whatnot. But and then I got my desk in front of me. But anywho, enough of that. Today, we're going to be watching some overseas basketball, some international basketball. Um, I'm going to invite Silvio on the call. I've done some virtuals with him. You guys have probably seen him. But one of the things that I told him that we need to work on is his IQ and decision making. And one of the things that I advise all players is that we, yes, we can improve our decision making by playing basketball, but that's going to take a very long time. Like they say it takes 10,000 hours. So like how many like pickup games would you have to quality pickup games would you have to play to get a good feel for the game? Right? We might not have 10,000 hours. I mean, ideally if you can get to the parks and play, you know what I mean, as much as possible with good players, but as we see as of late, it being 2023, like there's not a lot of people like get runs. So one of the things that I advise players is that they need to watch film because if I watch somebody do it and I understand the situation and why they did what they did, then it can better apply to me. So, and then now I can use that. And when I'm in those same situations, I know the different options and how to react because I've seen it before, right? It's almost like watching film is like having a GPS or like having the map in front of you and knowing if there's a detour that needs to be taken. Whereas like yeah, you could get there not using the map, but like, why not use the map? Like somebody's just done it before. Just watch how they're doing it. So let me go ahead and add Silvio in here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, coach.
Ah, he's here. How are you, sir?
Good.
Good, good. So talk to me. I'm gonna actually stop recording and start recording. What I was saying to the Zoom chat before you hopped on is that like when we watch film, it's like if I see a situation and circumstance happen and I see what that player did in that situation, then when I
Mhm,
get on a court, it's almost like deja vu, like, oh, I've seen that before. Like when he
mhm,
comes off the screen, he did this option. Okay, now I see it when I come off the screen. So that's our goal as we're watching film. Like I'm gonna let some possessions play. So the film I have is one of my friends, Kendrick Perry. He plays overseas in Spain, one of the higher leagues in Spain.
mhm.
And we're just going to watch how they move the ball, how they space the floor, and how they're looking for shots. And I'm just going to be pausing it in the meantime, just, just to make my points. But just want to make sure you can see my mouse.
Mhm.
Take a look at this possession. They got 16 seconds on the clock.
Mhm.
Why didn't they get a good shot?
Because um, I was also thinking about it, like why he shoot the ball from there when okay, there is good right here. He have the whole middle to stop and pop. He could take it to the left side, yeah, left side, and stop and pop right at the elbow or the free throw line. And it might be that an N1 or a two bucket.
I could see that. But going to the left, maybe I
Hmm.
could see that. Maybe go left because he's not really paying attention, is he? No, he ain't really paying
No.
attention. And the whole left side. This right side is definitely a no-go. He's alert and active. And then what
Yeah.
about this rim protector?
That why I say on the elbow of free throw line, because that one gonna like close out or like fake as he gonna close out and go back to his man. So
Yeah.
when you
And
pop and stuff, it's gonna be like your defender gonna freeze a little bit or it's gonna foul you, and the other one gonna be able to reach. So
it's a good call. I can see that. Remember, we were talking about in transition and the rim runner.
yes,
Okay. They're in transition. They just transition from defense to offense. Who's rim running? Not a
uh,
soul. They get a screen and roll action. They get right into their offense. But again, why didn't they get a good shot? Is that a good shot? I don't know. It's pretty early in the shot clock, 16 seconds to get
Mhm.
a dribble pull up three contested. I think we can get a better shot. Watch this possession. Look at that. Shot goes up. Look at all five green. Watch what they do. Find a body box. Find a body box. He's watching. I don't know what these guys are doing. They ain't even looking to get to rebound. They're just watching.
Oh,
But they box.
they are three
Sorry.
that are done watching. Number
Yeah,
four is some and watching. Number eight neither, and I would say 15. Yeah, that one.
yeah. They're all watching. Luckily, these guys didn't crash
Hmm.
because he didn't really get a seal on his box out. He didn't get a great seal. But notice how he did box, and immediately as he got the ball, he's out of there. Here on point guard, one dribble. I love this because I have a lot of guards who do this drill and they try to take one or two dribbles. Look, one dribble, get it up. Ball's gonna move faster than that dribble. So when I was talking about rim run, you get a couple of easy buckets like that, and tell your teammates to do that. That's a lot of easy assists and easy points to get you guys in rhythm. Let's look at that defense because that's excellent defense. My goodness. So this is something I noticed when you play defense, you do a lot of sliding. Watch. I mean, this is called icing the screen. So the way he's playing the screen, he's forcing him away for the screen. The reason why you ice the screen is because as a point guard, where am I trying to get to? The middle of the floor, the open space of the court. So as a
Hmm.
defender, we ice it. We don't let him use the screen. The reason why that's important, why these two have to communicate is because if he's icing it, this guy has to be in drop coverage, which means if he goes to drive, he needs to be able to drop in order to help until he recovers. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, a little bit. I don't know how confident that yeah was. He's like, yeah, but he ices it for some baseline. You see, he's still in drop coverage.
But I think is number 15 was kind of slow. Because go back. Yeah. Why he stop instead of drive to the basket? That would force number one to close, and then number 10 can do like it won't be a pick and roll because he didn't took the screen, but it's gonna be like a pick and roll. If
Like
you
picking.
drive right there, number one gonna close, and then your number 10 gonna be like on a line open, so you can give like a pocket pass or something like that, and he can even pull up or 1-2 or to the basket. I think he's the five, so with 1-2, it will be enough
So you're
from the
saying from
standpoint.
right,
Yeah,
you're saying from right here, he should have
yeah,
just went.
mm-hmm,
I agree because he got the whole lane. Is he
yeah,
paying attention?
yeah. But the other one is doing like he can do like a backdoor. So he
Exactly.
can stop at the 3-point line and do like a bounce pass to the, I think, number one or number 19, I don't know. And then you have the other one, number 10, that can pick and roll. And you have both sides open. So you got two options right now.
Yeah. I would, and I agree with you because if he would have went right here, he can't. He's not in position to help that. He can't
Mm-hmm.
help that. Well, I don't know. He's mad fast, so that's probably why he didn't go.
So he's facing ball right now. So if he drive, he gonna two things up: fake the help and go back to his man, or really help that guy. So if he
Yeah.
really help, you got a backdoor right there, and that would be a clear layup with a foul because 15 gonna close. He was on the helping side on the paint, so he's the last man. Obviously, she's gonna
Hmm.
close out and foul him. If number I don't know 19 or I don't see I see only one, but If that guy do a good layup, it can be an N1 or at least a 2 point. I mean, two free throws.
This is the thing about individual defense right here.
Hmm.
Because he should have went and he tried to go, but he
But he's
saw
like,
he saw he saw that initial shuffle. I
hmm.
wish maybe let's pay attention to his eyes to see where his eyes are looking. He's looking right at the help side and he sees because that's who he's trying to read.
Hmm.
But if he was really reading, maybe he would have just kept it going. Because
Yeah,
this is not a real. I mean, he's active. Don't get me wrong, he's active, but
it would be better if you take both guys, like the big one and the guard. If you take both of them, one of your men gonna be free. So you don't need like a AZ between the legs and then a slide to the side, because that's really a slide. You didn't take any space from the paint.
yeah, but well, and this individual defense. Look how he's
Hmm.
running and crossing over himself. Meets him at the top. And I'm surprised they didn't call a foul because he had the other hand down. But overseas, they allow that contact. That's why he's upset because of the hand. But I mean, he ran with him. I got to run that back because that's great individual defense. He gets beat. Like right now, he's just forcing him baseline though. So he doesn't mind getting beat because he knows he has help. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? But he does a really good job. Slide, slide. I'm beat. Now I run to get in front. Well, it looks like he was so slow, he was able to just kind of slide, actually. He just slid
I
the whole
think if
time.
the man is faster than you, I would say 15 would be a little bit faster. You should like turn your hip and recover instead of slide.
He does like a little bit of both. He does like I had to slow down a lot because he slides and then he does one swivel of the hip. Look, slide, push, slide,
That's
turn,
monkey.
run. You see that turn and swivel of the hip
Yeah.
in order to sprint and get in front. So it's very subtle. He's sliding. Once he gets beat, then he runs to get in front. Then he goes back to sliding.
Mm. If they switch, he should go behind the screen and the other one pull up.
I don't know. I would say that they communicated pretty early. Look, the screens are coming, and as they're coming, they're getting in position. I wouldn't say that they were late. Maybe this guy was late, but that's not you missed what I was seeing. Bro, what is this dude doing? Where is he supposed to be?
Mm. Left
Where is he
side.
supposed to be? He's supposed to be right here.
Mm.
Where is he supposed to be right now? Right here. Where is he supposed to be now? That's his steal right there.
Mm.
Because he's supposed to be playing too. Whenever there's a screen, we talked about the different ways to guard the screen, icing it. We didn't talk about soft hedge, hard hedge, drop coverage. We didn't talk about all of those, but these guys are guarding the screen and roll, right? They switch. I guess he thought that he was hedging and recovering, but he's
Mm.
supposed to be a help side here guarding too. He's supposed to be, faking out of his or stopping the roller. We call it
Mm.
tagging the roller. The weak side guard always comes and tags the roller. We never want the strong side guard to come because then that's a wide open three.
Mm.
It's usually the weak side. So he's supposed to be here, which is why he was able to throw that jump pass in the
No.
middle of the floor. Plays like that. So I don't know if that's ever we'll end on that clip right there. But I don't know if this type of stuff has ever happened to you, but getting caught just not paying attention and not being in help, that's uncalled for. And this is at the pro level. Um, any last thoughts, questions, comments, concerns? Was it helpful? Was it
Um,
informational?
it was helpful. Uh, questions, not really. But I think right now I need to like pound my game Because sometimes I kind of lose. Like someday I can wake up and feel like I don't know Janice. Other days I feel like Kerry or the Rose, and I can take mid range. Other days I feel like Holiday. I can play defense and offense, but I don't know. I think I need to find my game.
Mm,
But I know defense is my strength, but on offense, it depends of the day.
mm,
Some day I can take three, some days I can take mid range. Other day I just rebound and pull it up. Other day just dunk the ball.
mm.
So it's kind of weird.